Hey there folks, Quinn here, Mask Ramen on the internet with another comic book review, and I have here House of M, issue number 2. I gave it a 9 out of 10. It starts off with just a normal day, which seems like a normal day. You can see here Steve Rogers getting mail, but it's this old guy. And then, it goes through the various X-Men and Avengers characters where it has, but it's slightly different. You could see here like Scott Summers and Emma Frost are married. Wonder Man is being interviewed here by Dazzler, and Ms. Marvel here is not in the suit that, I don't think she was wearing this suit at the time, but she's captured against these guys here, which this looks like Gambit, and he talks like Gambit, but everything's slightly different. Kitty Pryde, it's a teacher at like sort of like what looks like to be a mutant school, but in Cincinnati, Ohio. Luke Cage here's this sort of like underground gang boss, and a bunch of other stuff. Here, like Doctor Strange is more like a therapist. He's like talking to this sentry, I believe it here. And Colossus is like this farmer, like lone farmer. And in the end, Wolverine here is shown like him being in the X program, and he wakes up and he knows something's wrong. He just doesn't know what's wrong. It's like there's two, and then he sort of looks out. Looks like he's like on a ship, and he makes his way up to the outside, and it's like this shield. He's like he's the shield carrier. 9 out of 10. There wasn't a whole lot of action or even moving the story forward, but moving the story forward in a way that is way different, because it's like a first issue of something. You just don't know what, with characters you're familiar with, but they're not familiar. 9 out of 10, that's my review. For more reviews, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. I'm also making my own comic book called Emergency Signal. Go ahead and check that out. And until next time, God bless.